All right, you guys. So we have a lot to talk about today. If you are new here, and if you can tell by like the name on my YouTube channel, my name is Bruce Williams, and I am a political analyst that doesn't give a fuck about what anyone says about me or get mad at my thoughts. Like I just don't care. I will come on here and say my piece about whether if you're a leftist or a rightist, even though I'm a Republican myself, like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to come on here, say my piece, and dip. Like, that's what I'm going to do. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, bye. All right, so today we are going to be talking about Matt Walsh. He made like this video on Twitter. I seen it yesterday. And it actually made me kind of mad. I'm not going to lie. Like, he posted this pyramid. It's a racial victim hierarchy pyramid. And, I'm not mad about like the races that he put in the pyramid. It's the race that he left out of the pyramid. That's what pissed me off. I'm gonna talk about this further in the video because like I'm just so sick of the phonies out here. I really am. Like I'm really sick of the phonies. I'm sick of everyone cucking for this one specific group of people in this country. And everyone can talk about, blacks. We can demonize white people all day long. We can demonize any other race except for the Jewish people. Because once he gets to like this hierarchy pyramid and he reaches to the very top, he goes from white, he goes to Asian, he goes to Native American, Hispanics, and then blacks.
Is very close to being white. Those who get to claim automatic status atop the victim pyramid are those living in or descending from sub-Saharan Africa. Unless they're white and from South Africa, needless to say, Elon Musk is technically African American, but he's out of the club.
Sorry, white devil.
Those in the club get to cash in a whopping 35 victim points. So that's it, right? That's the pyramid. Simple as that, you might think.
And then, what do you know? You see on the very top, like, there's no Jews. Like, why is the Jews not on there? So, when I seen this video yesterday, I was, like, very, very, like, angry. And the comments did not fail me whatsoever. Like, the comments are, like, so over it. They're like, where are the Jews? Your employers are at the top, not blacks. And Defund Israel now said, forget one. Someone else says, Jews are at the top of the pyramid. Matt Walsh won't tell you this because he doesn't want to be fired, basically. Someone said, Jews missing. Another person said, Jews are at top of the list, considering if you dare call them out or criticize them, you'll lose everything, including your bank accounts and social media. And they tagged Kanye West. And another person said, this person is BLM Tel Aviv. Where are Jews in that hierarchy? And this one said, I think you missed the race there, Matt. Can anyone help Matt with the red circle? He posted this red circle and put it on the screen. Hint, this group is so victimized that if Matt Walsh even mentions them, his whole life will be destroyed. And this is nothing further from the truth. Now, I just want to come over here and say this. Like, if you are pro-Israel and you are a Zionist, get the fuck off my page. I just want to say that. Matt Walsh's racial victim hierarchy pyramid is such a fucking sham. How can you have every single race on that pyramid and then you don't include the Jews? Now, I know a lot of people on here probably gonna get mad at me for this because, like, if you mention Jews, like, they'll bring up the Holocaust. They'll bring up, oh my God, you can't talk about me. You can't talk about me. You can't talk about me. Like, oh my God, I'm special. I'm the chosen one. I'm the chosen one that gets to ruin your life. Yes, they counsel you for criticizing Israel. They counsel you for criticizing a Jew. Whether it's bad or like horrifically bad, it sickens me how everyone, including Jewish people, can go out here. They can talk about blacks all day. They can talk about the trans movement all day. They can talk about the gays all day. And even blacks, like we criticize our own race as well. But once we talk about the Jewish people out there, it's like an issue. Really? It's a fucking issue? The reason why I'm so mad at Matt Walsh and why I call him a phony is because we all know that he's paid and bought. And we've seen what happened to Candace Owens. She fought back like these two Jewish rabbis who were coming for her religion and that were basically gaslighting her about Israel. And, that has unfortunately got her fired from the Daily Wire, from literally just trying to defend herself, especially from, Rabbi Shmuley's smears and everything like that.
By a person named Rabbi Shmuley, person that Michael Jackson put on his enemy list, a person that I had never heard of, was threatening me and saying that unless I came out and said things explicitly against Kanye, he would effectively ruin my life. He said that he would take out a front page ad and smear me as an anti-Semite. And it wasn't just him, it was also his daughter. They were messaging me saying, don't mess with Jews. Very bizarre stuff, and they have not stopped, to be clear.
And they fired her from the Daily Wire. So, to see Matt Walsh, this person who I used to look up to, just cuck for this specific group of people, not even mentioning them in this, racial victim hierarchy pyramid, it just goes to show that, he is a sellout. And I feel like he's been there for a while. He did a great thing with What Is a Woman. I thought that was great and stuff like that. Spread light on, where transgenderism came from and, how it's affecting people, and showing on television how deranged these professors are in colleges and schools and even therapists and a lot of these different things, and now he's coming out with another documentary. I think it's already out about am I a racist, whatever like that. And he basically goes and he taunts these white people and basically saying oh, if you do this exercise, you'll be relieved from your racism and stuff like that. It's actually kind of funny, but at the same time it's you can't really laugh when you know that he's like a puppet and he's controlled by Ben Shapiro, by Jeremy Boring, the CEOs of Daily Wire. And after you've seen how they treated Candace Owens, dragged her into the mud, and Matt Walsh didn't say anything to Candace Owens, Brett Cooper didn't say anything about Candace Owens leaving. None of them have said a word, and they claim to be her friend. To see this disgusting pyramid without the highest people on that chart, the Jews, to be the highest, to be mentally enslaved, just as the blacks. Yes. And I'm not going to sit here and disagree that my people, black people, are not on the top of the pyramid with the Jews to be the ones who have that victim mentality. Now, we already know, Jewish people, if you mention anything about them or anything about Israel with the slightest criticism, they'll bring up you're anti-Semitic. Just like blacks will be if you criticize them or you bring up they are committing the crimes, looting, murder, homicides, anything, they're in the highest percentage of that. They call you a racist. And it sickens me to see people really try to leave out that specific group, but we can demonize, and call out black people all the time. We can call them out all the time. We can call out any other race, but once it gets to the Jews, it's an issue. They cry. They bring up the Holocaust, oh, you're anti-Semitic. Hell, Bradley Cooper, I remember he was playing the maestro. I did a video about how, I think it's stupid that, he's playing a Jewish man, and this, it was a biopic about the maestro, and the family, even the family was like, he can use the Jewish prosthetic nose to play as a maestro. He's playing a character. And so many people, Jewish people, even Jewish conservatives like Deborah Lee, I think that's her name, she commented under my video, and she was like, it's anti-Semitic, even though the fucking like family didn't even give a fuck about that. But it's like they pick and choose what's anti-Semitic, just like blacks. They pick and choose what is racist, and we use that our victim cards because blacks, we went through slavery. I mean, but every race went through slavery. But it seems like when it comes to black people, we use that as a way to like justify our wrongdoings and like our bullshit. And just like the Jews, like they've been through the Holocaust. And they use that when we criticize them and we criticize Israel and Zionism. So it's just like, how can you sit up there, Matt Walsh, and not mention them and not mention those? Like, if you're going to put blacks at the very top, put Jews at the very top too. Truly. We all seen what happened to Kanye West. He said, I'm going to go. What he said? What was that thing that he said? I'm gonna go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. That's what he said. Which is a defense. It's a military defense thing. It's nothing about harming anyone. Okay? And look what happened. No, he's exiled from the industry. No one wants to work with him. Ari Emanuel puts out a whole letter to everyone to like exile him. And it took him a while to get back on top. He's not even a billionaire anymore. Look what happened to popular influencers like Nick Fuentes. Canceled. Show's gone. The man can't even get his credit cards on on his website for people to buy his hats. Candace Owens, even though she denies that it's Jewish people that are counseling her, she calls them the Frankists, even though the LDL is a Jewish organization, and people like Awesome Jew is counseling her, taking down her page. Rabbi Shmuley, he's a rabbi. Rabbi Barkley, he's a rabbi. Jewish, practice Judaism, counseling her, coming for her, all because she criticizes Israel and doesn't like that innocent women and children and babies in Catholic churches, not Catholic churches, but churches in general, are being bombed. And you, Matt Walsh, you want to sit here and you want me, a normie. That's what you see me, a normie, a dumb normie, to sit here and watch that, and you think I'm just gonna sit here and think that like that pyramid's all. Oh yeah, it just ends with the blacks. No, it doesn't. It doesn't end with the fucking blacks. It ends with the Jews. It sure does. I'm just so sick of the phoniness. Like, look what is happening. I mean, did you not see what happened to Thomas Massey when he said that he wasn't going to send money to aid Israel? And you see how AIPAC like literally tried to destroy him, even though he won. He still is our representative here in Kentucky. You didn't see like the smear campaign that they did, all because they don't support that, and they called him anti-Semitic for that. Like, it's insane. I'm just so sick of like these influencers that is in the Republican sphere. They preach free speech. They preach that, people need to stop being so mentally enslaved, and that they need to pick them up by their own bootstraps and stuff like that. But once it comes to their employers, the employers are like, no, we're off limits. You think that if Matt Walsh was to put Jews at the very top, You think that he'll still be a Daily Wire? Oh, do you think that he'll be just like Candace Owens right now? She can't even be on YouTube anymore. She's suspended. She's on Rumble now. It's actually insane how you people out here don't see the light and see what's actually happening. Have you not seen what they've done? Have you not seen what they're doing? Our country is taken over by people who don't even have the same values as us. They treat us like dirt. They treat us like trash. They are getting and bribing our representatives to literally pass hate speech laws into this country, and also say that, like, if you're a Christian out there and you claim that, the Jews killed Jesus or had Jesus killed, that's pronounced anti-Semitic. That goes completely against the Bible. We all know the Pharisees, which were the Jews, were the ones who got Jesus killed, had the Romans to kill him. But in certain states, that is anti-Semitic, and that can lead you into jail. Do you not see the dilemma? And yes, I've seen that Matt Walsh did speak about those anti-Semitic hate speech laws. I did see that. But how do y'all not see that this man is he's a big phony? All for money. To even back up Candace Owens, I haven't seen him say one thing about Candace Owens. It infuriates me. It does. It should infuriate you too. Because the people that you cannot criticize in this country are the people who hold the power and are the people who can play the victim card the most. It's very true. If me as a black person can come out here and call out my own community, everyone, Ben Shapiro, every motherfucker out there can talk about blacks, can talk about, Hispanics, gays, trans, anybody, which we should. We should be able to criticize any group out here who does wrongdoing, who loves to use cancel culture to ruin people's lives. We should 100% go after people who uses racism, anti-Semitism, bullshit to try to ruin your life or try to play the victim. And that if we point out that they're doing something wrong, that we're the bad person. I'm sorry, Matt Walsh. Like, I think that's a 100% points on the racial victim hierarchy pyramid. 100%. I'm just so sick of, like, the hypocrisy. All because you're bought and paid. And you're a Catholic man, too. And see, like, I'm not within any religion, but I do believe in God, and I do believe that Jesus is our Messiah. He is our Savior. 100%. I identify as a Christian. I am a Christian. I love God. I pray to Him every day. Whether it's in my head or whether it's out loud. But God have mercy actually on your soul, Matt Walsh, and I hope that He saves you from that sunken place that you're in. Because how are you Catholic and you're in the business, and that goes for anybody, you're in the business with people who don't even believe that Jesus is the Messiah. That He came down to save you They don't believe that they don't believe that he is anything. Muslims at least nod to him that he's a prophet. At least any other religion, they give their tens to Jesus. Like, I'm just being 100. But the Jews, oh no, they despise him. They look down on him. And now look what they have you. They have you out here making these skits and just laughing at you. Just laughing at your skits. They're laughing at all the jokes you make about, you know, the blacks, the Native Americans, Asians. It doesn't even matter. Everyone else, because they see you as their little tool. Their little tool. You're a little fucking shit tool. That's what you are, a little shit tool. And they're using you as a token Southern white man. Yes, you are a token Southern white man. And they deem you as goy, the bottom of the barrel. And as soon as you get out of line, see what happens. You end up just like Candace Owens. It's a disgrace. It truly is. I'm disgusted. And you think I'm going to be watching your new documentary? I will not. I will not. No. I used to have so much respect for him. I have no respect for him whatsoever. I don't. I don't respect any man that don't have balls. I have more balls than you. Matt Walsh, I have more balls than you do, sir. It's a disgrace. It is. That is my take on all of this. I'm so sick of this bullshit. I am. And you should too. You should too. Okay. I'm gone. Love you so much. Thank you guys for watching my video. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. If it's negative, I will delete it. Because fuck you. Okay. Bye.